Can we do it? Yes, we can. We overcome the everyday enemy. All right, I'm going to fly through it. The second one, I'm excited because I'm preaching to myself. Impulsiveness.
Yes.
Everyday enemy. 1 Samuel, 13th chapter. So did Ruth win? Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
Ruth was a winner. Now I'm going to go to this young man named Saul. Saul became the first king of Israel. God chose Saul. God anointed and appointed Saul. God wanted Saul, and he put him in a commission. And Saul reigned for a couple years, and then there was a battle coming up. The problem that Saul encountered, though, was that Saul didn't have a real relationship with God for himself.
Right.
He relied on Samuel, the prophet.
Right.
So in 1 Samuel 13, verse 8, it says that, and he, Saul, tarried 7 days, according to the set time that Samuel had appointed. But Samuel came not to Gilgal, and the people were scattered from Saul. The man of God told me to wait 7 days. It was the 7th day. And I've been looking, but I don't see the man of God.
All right.
So he let this everyday enemy call impulsiveness.
Yeah.
And what is impulsiveness? The decision to do something without careful thought.
That's right.
The decision. There are a few times when people think the word spontaneous, and see, spontaneous has a positive connotation, but impulsiveness has a negative connotation. If you just look before you leap, what are you leaping into? The Grand Canyon is a good example of something you don't just leap into. That 12-second drop is just, no, don't do it. But we have to be mindful of our decision-making process and not let our impulses drive us. Emotions, fear, which is what happened with Saul. Did Saul win? No, he didn't. Not against that everyday enemy. And as a result, he was stripped of his kingship, not at that moment, but God had told him, look, this is not going to continue down your line. I had a plan for you, but your impulsiveness canceled your plan. You just disqualified yourself from a future posterity staying in the kingdom. There's so much that happened. And for the record, Samuel did show up.
Amen.
We just didn't know the time. Jesus is coming back. We just don't know the time. But we do know to do what? Watch and
Pray.
pray. Be ready.
Amen.
That enemy is real.
Yes,
And if we let it rule our lives, we will not win.
that's right.
So we have to do things with careful thought. And something I learned from our mentor, Pastor Dawson. When somebody asks you a question, when they ask you to do something big, no matter if you want to do it or not, just say, give me a couple of days and I'll check back with you. And if it's something that's a little more immediate, give me a couple moments and I'll check back with you. Have a plan ready so that way you don't have to worry about impulsiveness sneaking in like a thief.
Yeah.
Right.
Because again, a thief is sneaky. You don't know it, but your purse is on the other side of the church right now.
Yeah.
Impulsiveness will sneak up on you. But no, have a plan ready. I know you're in a rush, but let me think about it and I'll get back with you.
Amen.
And a real man of God, woman of God, whoever you're dealing with, if they go along with your plan, that's a good sign.
That's right.
If they say, I don't have time to wait, that's an answer.
All right.
Well, if you don't have time to wait, then go ahead and do what you think is best. God bless you. Have a smile upon you, but you're not going to use up my resources that God entrusted me with.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Yes.
Neighbor.
Neighbor.
Win.
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 Number 3. The everyday enemy. These things happen every day. Every day. All right, stay. Number 3, complacency. Being comfortable where you are. Acts chapter 8 has a nice, wonderful, wonderful story. There's so many good stories in the Bible. That's why we got to read it, because it's full of stories. I love stories. There was an Ethiopian man. He was an outcast. He was riding along in his carriage one day. He was rich now. Queen Kent, he was rich. He was good, but he wasn't satisfied because he wanted to know more about the peace that came with going to Jerusalem. He went to Jerusalem to worship and God called a man of God over to his chariot, put him where he needed to be because there was a hunger for more. What is the opposite of complacency? Vision and growth. If I have no vision, I have no desire to grow. I have no desire and I'll just be comfortable right where I am. The everyday enemy. Do we have a real vision for our lives? Do we have a vision for our day? Do we have a vision for our week? The chronological time marks that we have, the day, week, month, year, do we have a vision for it? Okay. Are we just cool chilling in the cut and not going anywhere? Are we where we were last year this time?
All right.
Has there been any growth?
Okay.
The complacent person says, hey, I'm good. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not going backwards. I'm just chilling. That's like standing on a treadmill in your workout clothes. Just standing there. Just standing. At least if you start moving the treadmill, you could at least work out and do something with your body. But you're just standing there in workout clothes doing nothing. No, we have to want more. And that Ethiopian, that man of God came up to that chair. You know what you're reading? Well, I know it's the book of Isaiah, but I don't know who it's talking about. And then the man said, well, come on up here in the chariot. And the Ethiopian invited Philip. Philip got in and said, let me tell you about a man named Jesus. And then the Ethiopian got so happy, he said, wait a minute. There's a body of water. What does hinder me best? I want more. I see the water. Baptize me. I don't want just the snippets. I want the whole shebang. He wasn't complacent. Did he win? Yes, he did. He refused to be complacent. And he won. And he got Jesus. And then what was the fruit of all that? He spread the gospel to Africa and the northern region. Look at God. Explain Jesus. And then he was like, just baptize me. Don't leave me out.